Good morning. 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. Yes, boys and girls, there they are. The team from the Arc of Indiana County. As we're joined in the studio by Michelle Jordan and Becca Boston, and we talk a little bit about the Arc, maybe sort of serve as a reintroduction of the Arc, what it is, what it does, and who these folks are that are with us this morning. Our visit presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Todd.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us here today. Michelle, sometimes it is necessary to sort of refloat the idea of the ARC or any other organization. If folks haven't heard of what you are and what you do with the ARC, it's a really vital service, isn't it? It's a service-oriented organization.
Yeah, we are an advocacy organization, nonprofit, but what that means is we service several different areas in the community. And being an advocacy organization, we provide programming, we provide services, we provide, events all throughout the year round. And so today I thought it would just be a great idea to let everybody know what our mission is again, what the ARC does, who works at the ARC, and what our jobs entail.
Yeah. Well, Becca Boston works there, doesn't she?
She does. She does.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about what Becca does with you as well. But this is a long-serving organization here in Indiana County.
Yeah. So now we're going on 53 years. It's hard to believe it's already been 3 years since our 50th that we celebrated. So we have been around since 1973, founded by Joe Angelo and several other parents in the area, really wanting something more for their children with disabilities other than sending them to an institution. And so wanting something better in the community, working, being educated, developing, and then becoming a chapter of the ARC, and making sure that there was something more in support for individuals with disabilities in the community.
Which makes what Becca does very, very important.
Right. Yeah. So she, a huge part of what we do being an advocate is being an advocate for students. And so I'm going to let her talk about what that's about, what it looks like, and why it's so essential a part of what we do at the ARC of Indiana County.
Yeah, Becca, you get the firsthand knowledge, don't you?
Kind of, yeah. So what I do at the ARC is I'm an educational advocate, which is connecting with the parents and families in Indiana and Armstrong counties that have questions or concerns or just need some guidance when it comes to their students and their education in school. Mainly students that are in special education that have IEPs and 504 plans, and really just helping parents understand the special education process, helping them if they have concerns. Things I help a lot with are like behavioral concerns or whenever there's like a lack of communication, and it's just really helping support the parents, build better relationships with school districts for better outcomes with the school districts.
How is it that you come into direct contact with the students? Are you called in to work with a specific student?
No. So I work directly with parents for the students. So it's parents coming to me or other people referring parents to me. And we have an intake on our website, or parents can just give us a call. And the parents come to me typically. Sometimes teachers do, but they come to me with their concerns. And if they just have questions, I help them, find answers to those. Or if they just need help understanding a document, I can help with that. And then going with them to school meetings and stuff like that. And because a lot of times what it comes out to is parents are kind of intimidated when they go to school meetings, and just having somebody that they feel like is on their side is a big thing. It's really helpful.
The experience that you're able to bring, because parents they're not equipped, they're not trained.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they're pretty much in the dark, and they need some
they don't
real
know what they
advocacy
don't know.
with them.
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of what I try to do, is just help them feel better supported and help educate them so they can better advocate for their student.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's a great job, yeah.
So she does a lot of training and education with the special education law, and also learning about everything there is to know about being an advocate to help support parents and their student. And it's really all geared and focused on the best outcome for the student, right? But sometimes that relationship all around either with services, school, or what have you sometimes breaks down. And a lot of times we're that bridge building it back again and making sure that the student is first and receiving that support and services. So she does a great job.
Really important stuff too. Really, really is one of those things that you can imagine when the organization was founded, that was one of the first things that was thought of is how do we sort of bridge the gap between the parent who is dealing with so much and an educational system that is there to help them, but maybe, between those two entities, there needs to be a bridge built.
Yeah, navigating it is difficult and intimidating. The IEP is sometimes 47 or longer pages. So you throw that at a parent for the first time, and it's a lot. When you have someone who can support them through it and knows that document inside and out and can look to see where, more supports can be added or maybe something needs to be tweaked in order for that student to be successful. So. But our relationships with school districts are very important, making sure it's a positive relationship and making sure that, we're always bringing in the school and rebuilding relationships or making it the best outcome for the students. So.
Yeah. Now there's a new position coming.
There is. So we're excited. So we did our strategic plan this past year, and part of that strategic plan is our succession planning. So making sure that, there's always someone in the wings to make sure that we're moving up and building our arc. So we developed the new assistant executive director position, and we're currently hiring for that position. The criteria or eligibility for that position is a bachelor's degree in a related field. We also would like to see some experience with the disability community as part of their work experience, related experience. But it's really someone that is going to be working right beside me as a team. When I'm away in D.C. Visiting, working with policymakers or legislators, that there's someone back at the ARC running the ship, making sure that everything is running smoothly, but also with the grant writing, the programming that we do, it really fills a huge void that we have of me wearing all those hats. So we're excited. We're accepting resumes and cover letters. They come to my email at mjordan at arcindianapa.org, and interviews will start at the end of January into February. We would love applications. We really would love, obviously, someone local, someone that we know that would enjoy working and building into this position, and then probably part of the session plan taking over as executive director. Then when I retire.
So there you go, kiddos. There's a position out there that sounds like it would be a fascinating thing to get involved in.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
We have an office dog too. So
there you go, an office dog.
we are we are nonstop. I mean, sometimes we have some slow times, not very often, but for the most part, people have told me that we act like we have 50 employees, but by everything that we do in the community, whether it's the dental clinics or everything that we offer. So
people can apply directly to your office.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, or they could call our office too to get that information.
Yeah.
Todd, we actually added the letters PA in our website now and our emails because we were often confused with the state of Indiana. And so that changeover just happened on Monday. So now the website has PA in it instead of just arcindiana.org. So it's arcindianapa.org.
So and you're officially known as the ARC of Indiana, PA? Or the ARC Indiana, PA?
No, ARC Indiana County.
ARC Indiana.
But still that gets confused with the state of Indiana.
I understand.
Yeah.
Understandable. Yeah, we see that in the sports world too. Yeah. Okay, so you've got a big fundraiser coming up down the road a bit.
Several things coming up. In the month of February, I'm going to let Becca talk about the webinars coming up. But we have a big fundraiser, brand new. We're going to have a purse bash this year. That is going to be May 9th at the Indiana Country Club. And designer purses, cash prizes, jewelry, you name it, everything under the sun is going to be a part of this fundraiser. Clint Smith and Chrissy Struzzi are helping run this campaign for us. And we're really excited. So, and we're doing a purse shopping trip coming up here soon at the outlet. So, for designer purses, and we think it's going to be a great program for us.
Absolutely. We'll look forward to that one. Meanwhile, so you've got some things coming up to tell us about that.
Yeah, so to help our parents better advocate for their students, we're going to have some webinars here in February. We have 3 of them scheduled right now for about mid-February. There's one with transitioning from early intervention, there's one with Social Security benefits, and then there's also one for mental health with the IDD community. All of those will be posted on our Facebook and website. Registration will be required just to get the Zoom link. But yeah, those are just to...
Yeah. So
And-
what will people learn at those events?
Well, there's ones for about like mental health, like I mentioned, mental health and like the IDD community, how to, approach
skills,
that. Social Security benefits, which was
employee benefit, so when they're employed, making sure they don't lose their Social Security benefits, knowing the guidelines of how much they can work and how much they can't work.
All right.
And then the other one is the transition from early intervention, so kindergarten to school age, and helping parents navigate that transition, especially when they're newly diagnosed with IDD.
Sure.
So
those are coming up too.
And then the dental clinic, we still have that, Todd, once a month. We have 26 dates on our website. That's once a month, and that's open to the public. And everything we do, Todd, is free of charge. We do not charge for any of our services or our programs. Write grants all year long in order to offer everything, including Becca's services, which is the advocacy services, for free. And so please check out our website. We've updated it, worked over the Christmas break to get that updated. So please check it out.
I had heard that dental clinic was really, really something that folks said, we need this, and that they're loving it.
Yeah, we're in a dental desert in this area, especially with dentists accepting any insurance, Todd. So this dental clinic does accept any insurance and self-pay. So it's $85 cash or check or what have you for self-pay. And you get a cleaning, an x-ray, an exam in order to find out what you need from there, and then they do the referral process out. But we've had people come as far as New Kensington. We've had families of 8 to 10 come at one time, Todd. They play in our playroom and then see each child, and so it's a really good fit. And for those who have behavioral issues, even dementia, we've had all kinds of clients, Todd, that have not been able to receive dental services because of those issues, but are able to come to our clinic and actually be seen and cared for.
The Arc of Indiana County. What an amazing organization you folks are. Doing some really good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Now, you're going to come back soon, right?
We are actually. We're gonna try to see you once or twice a month from now on.
All right. Sounds good to me. All right, ladies. Thank you both.
Thank you, Todd.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com, 825 Westwood One Sports. And then Matt is with us from the WCCS Newsroom.